So where are we gonna start? So basically, this is a course. This is gonna be a course. Well, not really a course. It's gonna be like live sessions of things I wanna learn. And I have named this series. It's really live accelerated backend and data engineering series. A hands-on journey is designed to take you from fundamental knowledge to job-ready expertise. In this series, we will cover everything you need to master backend development and data engineering. To master backend development engineering, from creating robust APIs with Spring Boot, managing databases, and implementing security, to explore advanced tools like Apache Kafka, NiFi, and Spark. Whether you are preparing for backend developer or data engineering role, or simply leveling up your skills, this series will guide you step by step. What you will learn: backend development with Spring Boot, setting up your development environment, building your first Spring Boot application, designing and implementing RESTful APIs, connecting to relational PostgreSQL and NoSQL MongoDB databases, securing APIs with Spring Security and JWT, database management, understanding relational and SQL databases, performing core operations with Spring Data JPA and Mongo repository, writing efficient SQL queries and optimizing database performance, real-time messaging and data pipelines, using Apache Kafka for event-driven architecture and real-time messaging, automating workflows and data transfers with Apache NiFi or NiFi. I like to call it NiFi more. I don't know. Building and managing real-time data pipelines for scalable applications, big data processing and analytics, exploring Apache Spark for data transformation and analytics, integrating Spark with Kafka for real-time data processing, cloud deployment and optimization, deploying Spring Boot applications to AWS, setting up CI/CD pipelines for automated deployments, optimizing backend performance with caching and database tuning, interviewing consulting preparation, mastering backend and data engineering interview questions, practicing live coding and problem solving for technical roles, preparing for behavioral questions and showcasing your projects effectively. Okay. Yeah, I had requested then ChatGPT to also make me like a video series outline, but I don't think we need to go over that. Well, let's go through it actually. Introduction to backend and data engineering. Overview the series and tools. Spring Boot. Okay. Kafka. Okay. We tell everything. Postgres and MongoDB. How backend and data engineering overlap and complement each other. Phase one, backend development foundation, setting up the environment. Okay, we're gonna set up the environment, all the tools that we need, building your first Spring Boot application, creating and testing REST APIs, integrating Postgres and MongoDB for database operations, securing APIs with Spring Security or NJWT. Phase two, advanced backend skills, managing database transactions and error handling, writing unit tests for APIs with JUnit and Mock MVC, deploying Spring Boot applications to AWS, optimizing performance with caching and database tuning. Phase 3, real-time tools and data pipelines. Introduction to Apache Kafka and Spring Boot integration. Automating workflows and data transfers with Apache NiFi. Building real-time data pipelines with Kafka and NiFi. Exploring Apache Spark for data analytics. We'll see a lot of these things I'm gonna be learning. Apache NiFi and Apache Spark. That's new to me. Uh, Yes. Even JWTO says it's gonna be. I have seen it before, but I just don't remember. Phase 4, interview and consulting preparation. Common backend and data engineering interview questions and answers. Simulate a real-world backend and data engineering interview. Preparing for behavioral and technical discussions. Why this series? Comprehensive learning covers the essential skills for both backend development and data engineering. Hands-on projects. Each session is practical, featuring real-world projects that demonstrate how to solve complex challenges. Maybe I should put the mouse in here. Complex challenges. Career focus prepares you for backend developer and data engineering roles while building a consulting portfolio. Real-time problem solving. Learn how to debug and troubleshoot issues as they arise. Flexible for all levels, designed for beginners and experienced developers looking to transition to high demand roles. Join me in this journey. Together, we will tackle backend development and data engineering step by step, exploring powerful tools and techniques to make your job ready and confident. Subscribe and follow along as we build, deploy, and optimize real world backend data pipelines. Stay tuned for upcoming videos and feel free to ask or suggest topics in the comments. Let's build something amazing together. Yes, that's what we want to do. Okay, why description words? Okay, we don't need that. So I forgot what I asked here. Oh, I decided I want to name it just live. I want to keep the names consistent. So this is what they asked me if I'm ready for episode one content. So this is the first episode. I think we could start with this. We could include it with this one. So episode one, roadmap for accelerated backend and data engineering. Accelerated data, accelerated backend and data engineering episode one, roadmap. Okay. Introduction scripts. Welcome to, well, this is like entire. Okay, this is, how about, let me go down. This will be the same thing practically I just did. Okay, follow the series. Okay, let's get ready for episode two. Yeah, let's go check this. Will be just good. I might even review this just because this might be good for me to learn. Episode one, roadmap for accelerated backend and data engineering. Welcome to the live accelerated backend and data engineering series. In this episode one, and today we will explore the roadmap for this series, what you can expect to learn, how it will prepare you for the real world backend and data engineering roles, whether you're preparing for a job, looking to level up your skills, or transitioning into a consulting role. This series will guide you step by step. We will start the backend fundamentals using Spring Boot and gradually move into advanced tools like Apache Kafka, NiFi, and Spark, skills that are in high demand for backend developers and data engineers. What this series is about, 2 minutes. The goal of this series is simple: build job ready skills through hands on, real world learning. By the end, you will be confident in building and deploying backend APIs using Spring Boot, understand how to integrate and manage relational databases like PostgreSQL and NoSQL databases like MongoDB, build real-time messaging systems like Apache Kafka, automate data pipelines and workflows with Apache NiFi, learn how to process and analyze big data using Apache Spark, prepare for backend and data engineering interviews and consulting opportunities. We will do this together, live, and I will guide you step by step. Why the Why backend and data engineering together? Backend development and data engineering often go hand in hand. Backend developers create and manage APIs, handle data storage, and secure systems. Data engineers build the pipelines to process and move large amounts of data in real time, enabling analytics, machine learning, and reporting. This series combines the two to make you a well rounded engineer who can build scalable applications and handle data processing, a rare and highly valuable skill set in today's job market. Wow, okay, that's nice. Series Roadmap Overview 5. Here is a high level look at how the series is structured. Phase 1, Backend Development Foundation, setting up your development environment, IntelliJ, Postgres, MongoDB, Kafka, NiFi, building your first Spring Boot application, designing and testing REST APIs, integrating PostgreSQL and MongoDB for data operations, securing APIs with Spring Security and JWT. Phase 2, Advanced Backend Skills, managing database transactions and error handling, writing unit tests for APIs, deploying Spring Boot applications to AWS, optimizing performance with caching and database tuning. Phase 3, real-time tools and pipelines, setting up Apache Kafka for real-time messaging, automating workflows with Apache NiFi, building real-time data pipelines with Kafka and NiFi, exploring Apache Spark for big data analytics. Phase 4, interview and consulting preparation, backend development and data engineering interview questions, simulating real or backend and data engineering interview scenarios, preparing for technical discussions, occasions, projects for consulting opportunities. Yeah, that's just, we already know this. Okay, it's going to be hands-on, real work skills, career growth. Okay, this is, I don't want it to be too much like that. Like, okay, uh, let's proceed to lesson 2, lesson or episode 2. Let's try now, go straight to the point and explain if we have. Wait, let me do this one. Okay, for the next episode, uh, formulate it more like a like a textbook almost, or like a course. Explain line by line, and yeah, make it brief because the course is supposed to be accelerated. So let's make it explanations brief, and I will just ask if more input is required as we go along. Actually, not brief. Make this try to explain in simple terms, and I think that should be good. Let's see what it comes up with that. I'm just gonna refresh here because this is gonna get updated. Okay, not yet. Okay, but I mean, if we're gonna do the next part, it's practically setting up the development environment, and that's gonna be like all those tools that we're talking about over there. So we're gonna need, for example, Postgres. So we can start with that. So let me refresh this now. This probably would have came up already. Oh, it's still not done yet. Oh, it's working on it still. Okay, let's start meantime with PostgreSQL. The no installer. Is this the right one? Should be the right one. The no installer. Put in the downloads folder. Just gonna just a regular. Just leave default port. So what is the default locale? Let's see what's default locale. That's fine. Let install there next. So meantime, let's see if the content got generated. It'll be done now. The new content that we're gonna go over. Yeah. But the tool will provide, I will provide the content that is clear, simple, and step by step, line by line. Okay, yeah. Episode 2, setting up your development environment. Title, Accelerated Backend and Data Engineering. Episode 2, setting up your IntelliJ, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, Kafka, and NiFi. Introduction to the episode. Welcome to episode 2 of the Live Accelerated Backend and Data Engineering series. In this session, we are setting up all the tools you will need to build, test, and deploy backend applications and real-time data pipelines. By the end of this episode, you will have installed essential tools like IntelliJ IDEA, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, Apache Kafka, and Apache NiFi. Actually, I already have installed IntelliJ, so I won't be doing this step. There's all the steps you could follow another course, somewhere course. There's a bunch of those. I already doing working on this, and yeah, we'll have to do all of these other ones as well. Verify that each tool works as we can move forward smoothly in later sessions. Yes. All right. So this is good. We're not doing this one, but yeah, this is the link. You just need to download it. And they have two versions. Or you could download the ultimate free 30-day trial. There's no more community, I think. Actually, there used to be a community one. Did you take it out? There is still a community, so you could comment to this link to download it. So community, and you could see this list, and it would tell you basically what it supports, right? So you won't be able to have this support, certain support. So that's the disadvantage of like the community versus that one that is ultimate, which is you have to pay for that one. And in our case, we'll be using the ultimate, but I think what we're gonna be doing so far, you could find it basically in the community, so it's no impact. I mean, you don't have to get it, I guess, this one, unless yeah, we start doing some other stuff. But I don't think you will need the ultimate version to follow along. So I want to see what happened with this still going, the installation. To install Postgres relational databases. Let's see if this is the actual link that when we click. Yeah, it was the same link. Okay. So I'll start here for now because uh, I need to do something actually. But thank you for watching so far. We'll continue from here next episode or next time I start streaming again.